always have to have that kind of mixture of characters and talent, and I think it did that perfectly.
The X Factor is back, returning to our screens in a blaze of new judge glory on Saturday night. The panel might be different, but the one person we could always rely on is Dermot O'Leary. He's the Sunita to our Simon. And here's his verdict on the debut episode.
Over the moon. So happy. I think it was really good. I thought the stories were brilliant, and you always have to have that kind of mixture of characters and talent, and I think it did that perfectly.
And obviously some people, as you'd expect, are saying, oh, we haven't got the grumpy Simon. Do you think it's missing on the panel?
I think that Gary brings that real, blunt authenticity you need. And also, Simon, I mean, that whole like Mr. Nasty thing is, that, I mean, it's a busted flush. Simon hasn't been like that for about 3 or 4 years now. So, I think Gary more than makes up for it.
And obviously you had a little bit of trouble on stage with Talisa being attacked, and you obviously stepped in. Did you feel that you had to?
No, it's not that. I mean, I've got a luxury of a Falklands veteran as my security guard, stood about 5 yards away from me. So it's just, you can't, I don't want... I'm an entertainment presenter, I don't want to get into telling people off or what have you, but you can't talk about people like that. I think there has to be standards in life, and you can't be calling women names like that.
Because I guess, obviously, you're a well-loved presenter. I think a lot of people do really look up to you, and I think if you'd have just stood there, it
just didn't feel right just as a human being. I just sort of TV sort of didn't matter for that moment. It was what it was, and he's just a silly little boy, and I'm sure he regrets saying what he said. But you can't let people. It does send out a bad message if you just let people talk like that.
Yeah. And
especially after the last couple of weeks we've been having, it's about time we're a bit more civil to each other.
Absolutely. And is everyone getting on? Are the judges all getting on backstage?
They are now, but only because they're starting to now. They're given their groups and so forth. That's the stage filming we're at, and you can tell already people they want to win.
So the rivalry is kicking in.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, in a good way.
And has anyone got a bigger dressing room than the other?
Well, I don't know. We haven't been down there yet, but I'll be now. Simon's moved on. I might be making a play for his. Very nice monochrome.